Hi guys, my name is Sharmise Morency and I am a mother of a 2.5-year-old. His name is Donald, and I did a video before about some of the products that I really like, and I'm kind of in the process of transitioning my son's room to more of a big boy room, and I thought I would do another quick video about some of the things that I've used or I'm still using. And I just like to make recommendations for moms because sometimes it can be hard to find things. So these are all things that I found really useful. I'm just going to share a couple, and I'll try I'll try to post all the information below. So when it came to teething, I really like this amber teething necklace. I got it on Amazon, and it doesn't have to be flashy or anything. I actually just put it under my son's clothes, but I found it to be really helpful. It's not too flashy, not too heavy, and he really didn't notice it until after he was one. But when he was really small, I could just put it on and he didn't even take notice. It's very inexpensive, but I found it to be really soothing for him. I let him wear it over the weekend because he wasn't allowed to wear it at daycare, and I would just scrub around it in the tub so he wouldn't notice. So this is really great for teething. I have a lot of teething things to show. This is the Camellia, and it's actually really cool for teething as well. Whenever my son was kind of achy, we would give it to him, and you can give them up to 3 a day. So you just tear this port off and kind of pour it into the mouth. From what I saw, there wasn't a bad taste. So these are really cool. I'm not a total hippy dippy mom, but I feel like I try to steer away from heavy medicine. So the Camellia was really helpful. I found these on Amazon, and some of the drugstores have them too. My last teething thing is the Balm Baby, and there's actually another one that you can rub on the gums, but I spilled it. But usually whenever my son was really teething and we thought he might have trouble sleeping, you take it and you would put, it's almost gone, but I would drop this in his nighttime milk, and then we would rub the oil on his gums. It comes in a duo pack on Amazon, and again, it's called Balm Baby, and we found it to be really helpful. Another thing that I think almost everything I bought is on Amazon as well. But these toothbrushes are super cute. My son has been using them since he was 1. And when I brush his teeth, I can kind of, if he's not doing a good job, I can put my finger in here, and then he can actually grip this really well now. But I got these as a 4-pack on Amazon, and that's why I'm suggesting them, because toddlers and little people, they bite the brushes, so you tend to run through them. So Amazon has these in 4 packs. And my son is 2.5, and we're still using them. So really cool, easy to grip. This is the Oilogic, and I really love it because 1, it smells good, and 2, you can just rub it on your baby's feet and on the back of their neck if they're not feeling well. This one is for stuffy noses, and whenever my son seemed to be a little bit clogged, I just rub it on him. Nothing crazy. My twin sister put me on to Polyvisol, and it's just something that we give our son every day. Really awesome, really recommended. Just a lot of different vitamins: A, C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, and B12. And used to put this in my son's milk, but now he's a big boy, so he'll just take it by itself. My husband recently got these, and we were doing the Culturelle probiotics, but sometimes my son would put down his juice and he didn't always get the full amount. These are really cool. It's just a gummy, and I don't know a lot of little people that don't love gummies, so my son takes these every day as well. We do a lot of different shampoos and conditioners, but we really love this. Our son has pretty curly hair, and this is the shampoo, 1 little squirt, and we can rub it on his head, and then when he gets out, we put this on. This is actually the first Johnson & Johnson that I've seen for certain textures of hair. A friend recommended on Facebook, and I bought it, and I really like it. Smells great. You don't need to use a lot. It's actually pretty thick, and it works really well on our son. My son's hair is thinner and curlier than mine, and we really love it. Another thing that I like to recommend is Vaseline. We didn't really use a lot of the baby balms for your butt. I felt like one, they get really sticky on your fingers, and two, they have a strong smell. So for diaper rashes, for all types of moisturization, for all intents and purposes, I've used Vaseline. I feel like it's less heavy, and I mean, it just, the heavy medicine smell doesn't work well for me. So we lather my son in this. We make sure you put it on his butt or on his private areas if they seem to be a little bit irritated. And he knows about chapped lips, so we can put this on his lips as well. The last thing that I want to recommend is my favorite baby gift to get anybody. If you don't know about this, this is pretty much a vacuum snot sucker. So a lot of people use the nose Frida, which is awesome, or some people use just the random devices that you can manually suck the snot out, which is great. But this goes into the suction part of your vacuum, and you would actually put this in your child's nose. And the reason why we like this so much is because our son had 2 ear infections, and we were like, a third, you know, we don't want him to have to get any further medical attention. So anytime we felt like he was a little bit congested or snotty, the moment we could kind of get in there, we chose to. It really does pull the snot seemingly from the depths of your soul, and your child might be irritated. My son, he sees this and he starts crying. But after we finish, we say, do you feel better? And he says yes. So the vacuum snot sucker, I got this on Amazon, and I believe it's called the Baby Vac, but it is a lot more effective. A little scary because the sound, you know, it's a vacuum sound, but it is one of the best things that I've purchased. And any of my friends that are having kids, this is the thing that I recommend the most. I think you can mitigate a lot of ear infections and a lot of sickness by using it. Those are all my products. I'm really excited to have put out that information. I hope that you find it useful. And moms, if anybody hasn't told you today, you're doing enough. You are more than enough. You are excellent. There's no handbook for this. So you're doing awesome, and keep it up.